Arbor Place Mall and the City of Douglasville are proud to present City Connector with your host, Diana Kelly. On today's show, we'll talk to Major Greg Graff from the Douglasville Police Department. Marsha Hampton will be on hand to tell us about downtown spring events. And Laura Lieberman will be here from the Cultural Arts Council to tell us about Taste of Douglasville. Our musical guest today is Tom Spencer. And as always, your chance to be on TV with our interactive community calendar. Now, please welcome the star of our show, Diana Kelly.
Actually, I'm flying solo today. Jonathan is out. But we have a great guest, and he's kind of filling in for somebody today, too. We have Major Greg Graff joining us for our first segment, and we've got quite a few things to discuss, starting with handgun safety. And I understand you've got some courses and training coming up.
We do. Every the first and third Thursday of the month, starting April 7th, we'll be doing a handgun clinic with the City Police Department at the new facility, starting at 6:30. For the first hour, it'll be 6:30 to 8:30. For the first hour, you'll get a handgun clinic on safety, how the weapon's loaded, how to unload it, how to make it safe, how to clean it. Then the second hour we'll go into the range, and you'll have a firearms instructor there with you to teach you how to shoot, how to aim it. But it's important to us to get out there to make sure that these people that buy handguns know how to work them.
Who can take part in this?
Any of the citizens of Douglasville, Douglas County are welcome. You've got to call Brad Stafford. Unfortunately, the April 7th class is pretty full.
Right.
The response has been unbelievable. But you need to call Brad Stafford, and we'll do it. We got to do a background check on you, free of charge. Call the 770-920-3010 number, and they will get you a background check and put you on a list for the next upcoming classes.
Now, should you bring earplugs when you go?
We have earplugs, but if you have personal or specific earplugs that you want to have, yes, you want to bring them. But we do have that there at the office.
And what size guns are we talking about that you'd be dealing with?
Normally handguns, no shotguns. We're not doing any long guns, so all the handguns, 357, 9mm, 45. That the normal handguns you can buy at most gun clubs or gun stores.
So if you wanted to join a gun club, this would be a great way of getting yourself on the right foot.
That's correct. Yeah.
Now, do you work with programs like Scouts to train them for gun safety?
We do Scouts. The Scouts come in and they'll do tours, but I'm sure if there's Scouts that need to shoot or for their badges, they're welcome to come.
And is there an age limit for this?
I want to say probably 18, but if it's a Scout deal, we talk with the chief and he may be able to make exceptions.
Well, yeah, because a lot of times I know my son is 15 and he's already done rifle training and that kind of thing. So, yeah.
And if it's for a Scout club, I'm sure we would make exceptions so they can come in and under the supervision of a certified officer, and they would be able to do the.
What are you most concerned about when it comes to handgun safety?
That people realize that anytime you pick up a gun that it is very dangerous, and that anytime you do pick up a gun, you think that it is loaded, and they know how to unload them to render them safe. A lot of times, especially the children, they think it's a toy, and they see it on TV as a toy.
And it's tragic when they are under that misapprehension. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, you have Citizens Police Academy coming up, too. What is that about?
The Citizens Police Academy is a program we started several years back, and it is for the citizens of Douglasville and Douglas County to come in, and it's a welcome to Douglasville Police Department. Ours is a hands-on program. It's a 10-week program where the officers come in from the different divisions, and they tell them and show them what we do as police officers. We have ride-along programs so that people can get in and ride in the cars, which is a big hit. People love it when they realize and they ride the first time they get that. They want to keep coming back. We go to the range. We shoot on the range. We use our new facility. We're going to be using the FATS, the Firearms Training Simulator, where they can see how we train on with the overhead projectors and all.
How does that work anyway?
It reacts with you. It projects a scenario up, and then you actually work with the scenario. And if you have to draw and fire, it will tell you how long it took you to draw and fire, whether you had a good shot or poor shot, whether it was a good shooting or poor shooting. And if the bad guy shoots at you, there is a little piece of machinery that will shoot bullets back at you, little rubber bullets.
Whoa.
So it's interactive.
Well, now I've heard that one of the toughest parts about shooting is that people tend to look away after, they'll point and it's just, human nature that you look away and you're not really focused on that target.
Once they get the big boom, they want to turn it, and that's what we try to teach is to keep your eyes on the target and drive, and how to fire the weapon. Because the worst thing you can have in the world is someone shooting and then they get scared and they do like this here.
Right.
So that's, we want them to understand how the weapon works and how it reacts and how you react when the weapon goes off.
Now, if people get involved in this police academy, can they become volunteers with the police department?
We have a CALEA, which is, and I cannot remember the Citizens Law Enforcement, but it's graduates, and what they have is a CALEA, and when you graduate, you can join this club, and then they come back, and they help with like our parades. They'll give us water. They'll do breakfasts for us. If we have other kind of city functions, they usually come out and help us with. Sometimes they'll help with traffic control. With an officer out there, just helping set up and being extra people out there for us.
Well, because they've seen what you guys go through and what you really need assistance with.
Tammy Cook is over that, and I don't have the number for her now, but if you'll give the office a call, we can get you set up. I'm sure they can use all the help they can get.
That's great. Now, you also have new training facilities at the police department.
We do. It's a huge, beautiful building. We have an indoor range. We have that is a 10-lane range that is just state of the art. That when you go to the Citizen Police Academy or come in to shoot, you'll get to see it. We have a beautiful weight room. We have a physical fitness room that's got a gymnastics floor on it so the guys won't get hurt and get injured. We've got punching bags, the FATS room. We have a unbelievable evidence room that they can do the evidence processing in there, just state of the art. It's just unbelievable. It's a great new facility for us.
Now, it's funny because back when we had lived in Nevada, my daughter took part in sort of a CSI day camp that they had there where they let the kids know exactly what the procedure was to process evidence. Have you ever thought about doing something
We
like
do that with the Citizens Police Academy. Like I said, we do it all hands-on. So you get to shoot. If you want to shoot or see what the subguns shoot like that, if you want to see how the powder goes on and what it does or how the alternate light sources work, it's all hands-on. So when Ed Reese, who does our evidence, and our technician, when he get his section, he does it all. He brings everything out for you to see what we have, and it's just human nature. Everybody wants to know what the police has, so we wanted to make it to where people can come in and actually use it.
Yeah.
So
they could use it themselves just to see how it works.
Yes, ma'am. They can see how it works.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Now, but you have to make sure that you're not using something that's going to be evidence.
That's correct. Well, they put all the evidence up, but they'll bring out glass and mirrors or whatever, and they'll fingerprint and do everything so that you can see how it works and how it all reacts.
And when is the Citizens Police Academy going to be?
We're just now in about the 4th or 5th week, so it's a 10-week program, but if you start calling now, call Brad Stafford. He can put you on the waiting list, and again, that's limited to about 20-25 people, and it fills up pretty quickly. Yeah. So the sooner you can get called, the better.
Well, Major, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
And we'll see you over at the new police department.
And I'm standing today, just real quick, I'm standing for Brad Stafford, who had surgery. He had an appendix removed. So, Brad, get better. We're thinking about you.
Yeah, heal quickly. Well, coming up, we've got our interactive community calendar, and we have both Janice and Kelly waiting for us.
All right, welcome to the interactive community calendar. I'm Kelly Hunter, along with Janice Thompson. Janice, who do we have up first with events happening in our community?
Well, we have a very busy events coming up, and our first guest is John and Elaine Stone. And would you please come right on over?
John and Elaine, you get to stand right here between us. All right. Come on in. And you guys have an event happening with the Kiwanis Club, is that correct?
That is correct. Actually, we have 3 events happening. On April the 12th at New Manchester High School, we will be sponsoring countywide Special Olympics. This is co-sponsored by Douglas County Kiwanis Club and the Special Ed Department of the Douglas County School System. We'd encourage people to come out. It's open to the public. It's 9 to 1:30 on the 12th at New Manchester High School. It's the first event that they'll have on their new football stadium. Then following that, on the 16th, at a Gift of Love, Juanita Clay's Gift of Love, we will have a Kiwanis pancake breakfast from 8 to 11, $5, all you can eat. The funds raised from this go to support Juanita's backpack program that she provides the food for the kids to take home over the weekend from several of the elementary schools in Douglas County. And the third thing is in June the 5th, the Kiwanis Club sponsors the Sweetwater State Triathlon and 5K Fun Run. We have information and brochures about it. If you're interested in running or being involved in it, you can go online to www.coolrunning.com and sign up, or you can contact me at 770-942-3457. All the funds from these events are raised locally, stay locally. We provide help to the Boys and Girls Club, Special Olympics, Boy Scouts, A Gift of Love, Pregnancy Resource Center, the Pantry, and other related organizations in the community. So come out and support your community and the youth in your community. We appreciate it.
Can we say you guys are really busy giving back to the community?
Yes, you can. We stay real busy for that, and that's what we're for. What we raise goes back into the community to help the youth in the community.
Well, we want to say thank
appreciate
you to you guys and to the Kiwanis Club for making those efforts possible here in our community. If they want to participate through donations, being there, helping out with those events, once again, that website.
To register for the triathlon, it's www.coolrunning.com, or you can call me at 770-942-3457. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For being
All right.
here today.
All right.
Who's up next, Miss Janice?
We have Heather Koronovich.
Hi, Miss Heather. Right between us here again. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, thank you.
And who are you with, and what program are you representing today, and what's going on?
I'm here to talk about the 5th annual Running Away the Pain 5K race and 1 mile fun run for Share House.
That's a great event. I know that that's an ongoing annual event. And what is the date of that?
It's going to be Saturday, April 24th at Boundary Waters Park. The fun run starts at 8 a.m. and the 5K is at 8:30 a.m. The registration for fees for this is, for adults, it's $20 if you pre-register by April 24th. That includes a t-shirt. And if it's after April 24th, it's $25. You can register, the day of the event, showing up. Then it's the t-shirts or while supplies last. And for children, it's $12 a child, and $2 of that goes back to their school that they designate. And we also give a pretty nice trophy to the school. It's right now at North Douglas Elementary, and we add their school name onto it and move it around each year. And right now we're having a special, the first 150 participants that pre-register will receive a free duffel bag.
All right, so it's a big event. And tell me again the date.
April 30th at Boundary Waters Park.
All right.
And so if I want my school to receive the trophy, I have to get the most participants from my school, is that?
That's correct. So the most participants from the school would receive the trophy. And Share House, I didn't mention, is a crisis intervention center and provides continuum of care for victims and their families of domestic violence. So all of the funds for this event goes back to Share House and to helping that cause.
All right. A great cause here in the community.
The website.
The website? Okay.
Yeah.
What's that website?
How to register is www.sharehousedouglas.org, or you can register online at active.com or georgiarunner.com.
All right. Very good. So remember April the 30th for the event, and go online. We'll have that in the lower third there for you to find the graphics. Thank you,
Thanks
Heather,
for your
being
time.
with us
Thank you.
today. All right. Janice, who do we have up next?
We have Sam Mamello and his special guest, Lucy.
Sam and Lucy. Well, y'all get to step right between us as well. Hey, Lucy.
Say hi.
Oh, looky there. She likes the microphone.
She likes people. She likes everything. She's a rescue, and she lives with us permanently, and we represent the Douglas County Humane Society. And we have an event going on. It'll be at Boundary Waters Recreational Park, April 16th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's a car show. It's an open car show for cars, motorcycles, trucks, antique tractors, whatever you have. If you like it, bring it out there. It's a great time. This is our 5th year. We did the first 4 years at Clinton Nature Preserve. Thank you. It's a fun time. It's family time. There's no alcohol, no smoking. We have great food vendors locally here in the community. Williamson Brothers Barbecue, Rapini's Italian Age, Papa John's Pizza, and I think $3 Cafe is going to come in with us here from the mall. We have 36 trophies, the best disc jockey on the planet. Plus, we have a dog show at the same time, which is a fun dog show. There's 40 participants plus. Just bring your animal on a lead. Come out and have a great day with the family.
All right.
So
I love
there-
car shows.
Yeah.
And there's something for everyone. You can enjoy great food, great music.
Right. We have auction, silent auction. This year we have a new thing. We have a high-performance Mustang engine we're raffling off, which will be raffled off all summer long till September. There'll be a Car Dudes will have their show. We'll give it away there. We have an Easy Run engine test stand, which is a device to put an engine on and run it before you put it in a car, which is critical. We have all kinds of sale tables, silent auctions, live auctions. All the proceeds, 100%, go to the Douglas County Humane Society. And you can register. You can look at their website, which is douglascountyhumanesociety.org. Or you can go to our website, which is shadetreemechanic.com. The directions to the park, all the forums, the vendors, anybody in the community wants to get involved, it's all right there.
All right.
Wow.
Very good. Well, we're excited. Thank you for making that available here in the area. Hope everybody comes out. Tell us the date one more time.
April 16th, 9 to 4. Thanks for having us, and we appreciate seeing you
Look
folks.
forward
Alrighty.
to seeing you.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Now, do we have one more?
Yes, we do. And we have a.
And I don't know if I'm liking this guest coming up, but I'm going to let him stand between us anyway.
So, Ryan, come on over with your special
Oh,
guest. This is the
Ryan.
day for pets.
And I have to hold that microphone close to this guy. I'm not going to upset him, am I?
He is fine. He's very docile. He's a good personality. We're out here to let you guys know about our Earth Day celebration that will be on Saturday, April 23rd. It'll be from 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's going to take place right after the Douglasville cleanup. There's a downtown cleanup for the community to be involved, and that will be from 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock. We've got some great events during the celebration. We have the Georgia Aquarium will be here. They'll be giving away some free tickets to the aquarium. We have Greystone. They're one of our sponsors, and they will be teaching us about electricity and conservation. He wants to talk as well.
Oh, he does. Well,
We have WSA will be out. They're going to teach us about water conservation and where it comes from. There will be some local entertainment from local bands, local singers, choirs. If anyone wants to be a sponsor,
all right. He's looking at me.
he's admiring you.
He is. Okay, great.
Yes. We have our website is www.earthdaydouglasville.com. Information is going to be on there about the times of the different events, entertainment that we'll have, as well as we will have. We are looking for more sponsors. If you can come out, sponsor our event. If you want to be a vendor at our event, and we also have a silent auction going on during that time. Some of the proceeds that we'll be getting will be going to the science program at Alexander High School. We're looking forward to it. We'll have reptiles, of course, there. This all stemmed from our previous reptile show the past couple of years we've had at Alexander High School. So this time we kind of expanded it to an Earth Day event. There will be all the venomous reptiles of Georgia, some venomous scorpions, spiders, but also some friendly things as well that you can touch and you can hold, kind of just educating people about Earth Day and how we can treat our animals well.
Well, I know my son would enjoy that. I think I'll let him know about it. But so who is this, though, that's with you?
This is a red-tailed boa constrictor. They're from he's from South America, and they get their name because of their tails usually have a red tint to them.
All right.
He lives in my classroom. It's a good snake.
And he's been on TV before, you said?
He has, actually in Stomp the Yard too. He is the mascot on the fire scene I don't remember where that falls in the movie, but yes.
All right. Well, thank you. We've got that website information up. Thank you
Yes.
for being part of Earth Day and bringing your friend to be our guest.
Thank you for your time.
All right. Thank you, Ryan.
Wow, Janice.
Wow.
Okay. That was a first for me. I think we've got more City Connector coming up, though, with Diane Kelly. And we're going to turn it back over to her, to our next guest.
Thank you, ladies. And I have joining me somebody who's got a lot on her plate, especially this month. I have Marcia Hampton. She's with the Downtown Development Authority and director in Douglasville. And you have, starting off, Douglasville's Got Talent, we hear.
Yes, this is actually our third year of hosting Douglasville So You Got Talent, which is actually it's it's hard to believe it's been 3 years since
Yeah.
we've actually started hosting the event. It's something that's very popular. It's a talent competition for all ages, from young to adult. We are currently now accepting names for audition. So if anybody is interested in participating in that event, it's April 30th from 1 until 3. They can contact our office, the main number, and Stephanie Elworth will be able to sign you up, get you ready for auditions, and to see if you have talent.
And what kind of talent are you looking for?
Well, this is one of those talent shows where it runs the gamut. You can dance, you can play an instrument.
You can charm a snake.
You can. You can even, if you're a comedian, you can even make us laugh. So we don't necessarily eliminate the kind of talent. We try to ask that you don't bring out, flammable equipment, explosives or things like that. We don't want to see those kind of things. So not that type of talent.
I wasn't aware that was on some people. Oh, so if you lit like bowling pins and something like that, that's a no-go.
Yeah, we probably don't want to have that type of liability.
Yeah, that kind of insurance would be hard to get.
Pretty
I would
much.
think. But if people wanted to hula hoop or something like that, they could do that.
Yeah, if that's your talent, you can come out and we'll have some judges. We're not the judges, so we'll have some local celebrity judges. I know you've judged before.
Yeah,
so,
I did last year. It was my pleasure to do that.
That's right. We appreciate that.
Fun.
So we will have some local judges. We have trophies to give out, and of course, you always have bragging rights to say that you have talent in Douglasville.
Exactly. And do you have to be from Douglasville to be part of this?
No, you don't. You just have to want to come out and participate. We don't say that you have to be from Douglasville, but
right.
Yeah,
right.
Correct.
But if say you were in a band and one of the members was from Douglasville, but there were other members that were not, it would be okay.
It would be okay.
It would be okay. Now you also have the spring home tour that's coming up.
Yeah.
That's always a big event.
Yeah, it's and this is actually our first year hosting the home tour in the spring. Last year we did not have our Christmas home tour that we typically have. It would have been our 10th year. So I know folks were kind of disappointed that we didn't do that. But last year was also our first year that we held the City of Douglasville's Christmas parade. And we made the decision internally that not to tax ourselves too much to try to host those two big events on that one weekend. We decided to focus on one event, which was the Christmas parade, the event that we wanted to make certain was a success, especially its first year out. And we believe that we've done that to make certain that event was a success. But we didn't want to ignore that we still had a home tour that people were interested in. So we had to figure out a time of year to host it. So here we are in the spring. We had already had the Douglasville So You Have Talent competition as well as the Main Street Market, so we felt like it was a good idea to couple this event with those, so to have it all on one day. The home tour, we have expanded it this year. We've only opened up homes or had citizens who are in the historic district. Now we will have some homes in the historic district, but we will also have homes in other neighborhoods such as Chapel Hill, even way out in Tributary. But we will be providing shuttles. But I think that people will be pleasantly surprised at the homes and the variety of homes that we will offer. And we, as I said, haven't forgotten where we started from, which was the historic district, and we will still have those homes available for tour as well. And those tickets, we haven't changed prices, are still $15. They're still available either on the website or contacting the office, and you can always stop in and pick up tickets as well.
Yeah, do people get decorating ideas from going through these homes?
Yeah, and this is actually typically because it's during the Christmas season, always the decorating theme was Christmas, but now we've encouraged folks to just kind of show off your home. We hear that there are some of the homeowners who have their home on tour that they're going out like gangbusters and doing a lot of great and neat things. So I think that if you are just interested in home ideas or actually just wanting to see what your neighbor's house looks like, contact us. And as I said, buy a ticket. All of the proceeds go toward our Main Street and Downtown Development Program, and it actually goes back in to fund the event so we can have it the following year. And as well as if you think that you're someone who would like to show off your home, if you think that you have some very unique interior design skills, or you just have done something very unique with your home, give us a call. We want to always make certain that we keep a rolling list of homes and people. So it's better when you contact us than us having to come and beg and ask you.
please put your home there. It looks so nice driving by,
Please.
Yeah, but when somebody puts their home on the list, what exactly is the procedure once it's been accepted?
Well, and we haven't really turned anybody down. Pretty much the procedure is we just kind of sit down and talk with you to let you know that this is a fundraiser for programming for the city of Douglasville.
Right.
So that anything that you do to your home, if you go out and you hire an interior designer,
It's all on you, baby.
it's all on you. It would be at your own cost. We're not promoting that. But if that's something that you choose to do, you're definitely welcome to do it. And that you could have anywhere from 300 to 500 people walk through your home from 11 to 6 p.m. at night.
Right.
And pretty much it's a fun activity and it's free to the public. And once again, it's one of those things to just kind of show off home pride.
And you also have the Designer Challenge coming up.
The Designers Challenge is actually a new component to the home tour. Thankfully enough, the folks over at Tributary, they have actually allowed us to utilize one of the sales homes as a designer's house. So if you are out there as a expert interior designer or even an amateur interior designer, you can submit an application to us to be able to participate in a lottery where you will draw to decorate one of the rooms in the home. And that home will be one of the houses on the tour.
Very cool. And you have the Mayor's Walking Tour as well.
Yes, the Mayor's Walking Tour is in celebration of Historic Preservation Month. And what the mayor is allowing us to coax him into is walking through the district, meeting some of the homeowners, and getting them to talk a little bit about their houses, why they've chosen to live in the district, and really to promote preservation in the historic district.
And I know the mayor's a big fan of that. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, Marcia, thank you so much for joining us, and we're looking forward to all of the action that's going on with the Downtown Development Authority.
All right, thanks for having me.
Thank you. And coming up, we've got a wonderful talent. Tom Spencer is going to join us, and we have a few interesting questions to ask him about his music. That's next on City Connector. Welcome back to City Connector. It's our pleasure each month to introduce you to some great local talent, and we have joining us Tom Spencer. Tom, how did you get into music?
Well, I started when I was about 4 or 5, playing piano. My father's a music teacher, and I started playing piano at 5 or 6, and then we had a drum set around the house. Started playing that. That really went over well.
I'm sure.
And then I guess about 12, 13, I started playing guitar.
And just been keeping with it?
Well, no. Actually, I departed from my first love. Got to be an adult. Life comes at you kind of hard, and you have to. You get out there in the real world. You have to get a job. You have to make things happen. So.
And that food and clothing and shelter thing.
Yeah. That means a lot to some people. But I just decided that it was something music was not giving me a lot of money at that point. I had an opportunity to do some work in television, and so I took that opportunity and stayed with it for many years. Built a pretty decent career in television, and then after doing that for about 15 years, I'd gotten myself out of shape and kind of down on myself for not doing what I loved.
Right.
And then I decided a couple of things happened and got me interested in music again, and then started doing that, and it kind of snowballed. I ended up replacing some bad habits I picked up
with your music.
With my music, yeah. I'd sit at home and eat cereal late at night. Got really out of shape, really fat. Started playing guitar instead of eating cereal late at night, and started losing weight. And so kept doing that and started exercising a little bit. Lost about 80 pounds. Wow. Still got a ways to go, but. Yeah. I think I've got a pretty good shot at doing something I love right now. So.
Well, let's hear you. Okay. Tom Spencer.
I think that we both knew I'd be back around someday. In the midst of confusion and teenage illusions, we went our separate ways. I know you've got a life to live, and you're not alone. be just you and me. That summer of '94, in a torn up jeans at the Dairy Queen, but you always wanted more. You thought you had a life to live beyond our small town dream. You went off to find your prince. Why couldn't it be me to take you for a ride on my dirty white horse? There's nothing like the air in an open road. Maybe lean on it and feel the wind of change. I'll take you for a ride on my dirty white horse. You can take the reins and plot a new course to your wildest dreams, just you and me and my dirty white horse. Yeah, so now you're living there in that gilded cage, a fairy tale gone wrong. Turns out it's alarming, but old Prince Charming has got a heart of stone. So when you're tired of wasting time counting all those tears you cried, well, don't you know that I'm still here, waiting right outside to take you for a ride on my dirty white horse. There's nothing like the air in an open road. Baby, lean on it and feel the wind of change. Yeah, I'll take you for a ride on my dirty white horse. You can take the reins and plot a new course to your wildest dreams, just you and me on my dirty white horse. I'll take you for a ride on my dirty white horse. There's nothing like the air in an open road. Baby, lean on it and feel the wind of change. Yeah, take you for a ride on my dirty white horse. You can take the reins and plot a new course to your wildest dreams, just you and me. Riding on my dirty white horse. Nothing like the air in an open road. Baby, lean on it and feel the wind of change. Yeah, take you for a ride on my dirty white horse. You can take the reins and plot a new course to your wildest dreams, just you and me.
Welcome back to City Connector. We have joining us somebody who also has some exciting news and information to share with us about, the Taste of Douglasville coming up. We have Laura Lieberman. She's the Executive Director of the Cultural Arts Council. And Laura, what can we look forward to at the Taste of Douglasville this year?
Well, May 14th, we have the biggest downtown event of the year, and it's a benefit for the Cultural Arts Council. Helps us all year long. We reach more than 40,000 people a year and more than 8,000 children, and a lot of that comes from these wonderful restaurants that donate their food to us. Terrific sponsors like Kaiser Permanente and Greystone Power that work with us, and then all of our arts and crafts vendors. And it's just a big family festival with lots of special activities. This year we're really pleased because the U.S. Tennis Association is setting up a this is new to us, a children's size tennis court, so everybody can try to do tennis. Is that cool? We think it's just great.
So wait a minute, you can sort of blame it on the size of the court if you don't quite make it over the net, right? That's
thinking,
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I'm
it's
thinking.
going to be lower
Right,
this time.
right. It'll be low.
Right.
I can't do it. It's got to be a regulation for me. No. But do you find a lot of families in the area are getting more interested in tennis because of things like this?
We hope so.
Okay.
And we have lots of other kinds of activities for kids as well. In fact, this event is one of 3 in the country that's an anti-drug program, a special project for teens this year. And we're very grateful to Amanda Bryant from CORE, who's bringing this group in to make special presentations. So we hope you have something really great for teenagers as well, which is kind of new.
Now, with the taste itself, are all the restaurants already decided, or can they still contact you?
We still have a few more spaces. One of our new ones, we give an award for Best New Restaurant, and one of the competitors this year is $3 Cafe right here in the mall.
Oh, yeah.
So we're all excited that they're joining us, but lots of our favorites, Gumbo's, Fabiano's, The Pub. We'll have between 20 and 28 restaurants. I think we have about 20 signed up right now. So, it's looking like it's going to be a great one this year. We just need great weather.
Yeah. Lots of desserts?
Many sweets.
Okay.
We
have
will
to
have
ask.
many sweets, yeah.
Yeah.
And people will get to have a little bit of everything. The way it works is it's free to come, and you can see any of the performances. We have 2 stages of local performers. One on the plaza for more of the adult performers, and we know that Douglasville has talent.
Oh, yes.
And then a children's stage as well for young peoples. All of that's free, and then you buy tickets for $1 a piece, and most dishes are, between 3 and 5 tickets. So you can get samples of all of our best restaurants.
Or share with people in your party and do it that way too. That way you get to sample more things. Yeah, very cool. Now you also have the concert series that's coming up. Can you give us some of the details about
Every spring, in partnership with the city, we have 3 big concerts. These are also free to the public, and lots of times people who miss them tell us that they see them on City TV, because we've had some great programs of those. This year we're bringing in South American mountain music, Vientos del Pueblo for May 7th. On May 21st, we have a Georgia legend, Randall Bramlett, who started with Capricorn Records and has opened for Widespread Panic and is just a great singer-songwriter coming in with his band. And then we've got a big band that's the Etowah Jazz Society. Oh. And then the Saturday we miss, of course, is Taste, and we have a new, very interesting festival kickoff this year, Friday the 13th. It's going to be lucky for us this year.
Boy.
And we're featuring performers on the stage from a new performance spot here, which is called the Praise Spot. So it's jazz and all kinds of music ministries and kind of a vaudeville music setup. And we'll have a picnic by Lori Bomars, Atlanta's Finest. We know the food's going to be great. We'll also have adult beverages for sale. And tickets for that will be $15 and $12 for our members. So we're hoping lots of people join us on the plaza this year.
You have to explain to me the South American music. What exactly is that?
Well, they have lots of ocarinas, the little, we have ocarinas and something that's called, I believe, a guitarrita, which is just a very small guitar. It's a very distinctive, incredibly danceable kind of music, Latin, jazzy, and I know that people will be dancing on the plaza.
So bring your boogie shoes for that.
That's right. Yeah. That'll be a good time.
Can people bring blankets or
Sure, they can bring their own picnics. They need to bring their chairs.
Right. Well, chairs would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Or something to sit on anyway.
Right.
In any case, yeah. With the performances that you're going to be having during the Taste, what can we expect for artists that'll be there?
All kinds of different things. We have a square dance group there, cloggers. There's sometimes, and I don't know whether we've got them this time, demonstration of martial arts with very small children. That's really fun. We've got a 4-H talent group, some terrific singers, a community band called the West Side Winds that's wonderful out of Austell. But it'll be a lot of different kinds of groups. The Praise Mill Youth Ministry always does a nice performance there, and they help us out with children's programming too.
So if you're like my husband and he's scared of eating in public for some strange reason, he could go just to see the performances, right?
He could. He could do that.
Although I can always persuade him to try some of the sweets too.
I would recommend he taste some of the new restaurants.
I would definitely do that. Yeah, that'd be great. And if somebody needs tickets or more information, would they go back in?
Our website's the best place, which is www.artsdouglas.org. Our phone number is 770-949-2787, and someone on staff or one of our volunteers will be able to answer all of your questions.
Now, you mentioned that this is a major fundraiser for the
Arts Council.
Arts Council. What are some of the programs that you're looking forward to funding with this money?
Well, of course, like all of the arts councils in the state, we're seeing cutbacks. And the State Arts Council, that was one of our major funders, has had its funding cut by 90%. So we're particularly looking for support for our arts education outreach, where we are bringing artists into the schools and offering after-school programs for particularly disadvantaged children. And we also offer art camps, spring break and summer art camps. Our summer one is in partnership with the city's Parks and Recreation. Our spring break, which I hear just filled up, is for next week, beginning of April, and that's with the county. So those are all programs that are very dear to our hearts. We want to be able to have free concerts where people, and very inexpensive when we have ticketed items. So this money will help subsidize the rest of our activities for the year.
So if you want to keep your kids amused, bring them to the Taste, and then that way you can put them in camp over the summer.
Exactly.
See? We just follow this logical thought here. Anyway, thank you so much, Laura Lieberman, joining us, and that's City Connector. We're going to take a look at our community, interactive community calendar right now with Janice and with Kelly.
Who do we have up first? I kind of took a peek and we have no more snakes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yes.
Thank goodness. Our very first guest is Miss Chan Weeks, and we're glad
Chan.
that she's here with us.
Come on in between us. How you doing today?
Good. How are y'all doing today?
We're great. Tell us you're with.
I am Chan Weeks with Keep Douglasville Beautiful, City of Douglasville.
All right. And Douglasville, Keep Douglasville Beautiful, you've got all kinds of things going on. One thing that I know that people might want to know, I don't know if you had this on your agenda, but the Freedom Island renovation. Give us just a quick update.
Sure. That has been an enormous effort through Keep Douglasville Beautiful and the West Georgia Green Association. They have been tremendous in this project, just donating all their time and a lot of their resources and everything to make that island what it is. And we're going to be doing a big September 11th event there at the island. It is a memorial island for September 11th. So
well, for that one, we'll bring you back on and let you be a guest to talk about that one. But what will you hear about for today?
Well, April is a really busy month for the City of Douglasville as far as the Maintenance and Sanitation Department and Keep Douglasville Beautiful. We have 3 events going on, and I'm sure all the city residents have seen the nice bright colored flyers that they've been receiving on their trash receptacles. The first thing that kicks us off in April is our yard sale amnesty weekend, where we give residents the opportunity to have a yard sale without having to obtain a permit. And so there's no charge for that. And that is the weekend of the 8th through the 10th of April. And then right after that, following that, we have our big spring cleanup week, which is always a fun time where residents have the opportunity just to push everything out to the curb that we can pick up, and there is no additional fee for those that pickup. Usually there is a minimum $25 fee for any pickup like that. And then following that, we have our Recycles Week, which is April the 18th through the 21st. And that is our week to encourage residents to recycle. If you are not recycling, to call us and please get a blue bin. And we have our large rolling 64-gallon containers now, which are available to all of our residents. And we also have our smaller 18-gallon totes if that's what you need. So we have all 3 events going on, and always more information by calling the sanitation department if you need it.
Do you mind if I ask a question? I have old paint that I would like
Good question.
Is that permissible?
It is, and during the spring cleanup, the paint is acceptable if you solidify it with the kitty litter. We cannot accept it if it's not, because it is a hazardous material, but if you do solidify it with the kitty litter, then we can pick it up.
Thank you.
So that's really just about everything you can. Get curbside, get it picked up, and all on the tab of Douglasville, pretty much.
That's right.
Keep Douglasville beautiful. Chan, it's always a pleasure to have you with us. We'll have you back on to talk about the Freedom Island when we get closer to that September 11th.
Great. Thanks, Kelly.
All right,
Janice.
thank you.
Thank you. Janice, who's up next?
Omar Daniel.
Come on up. Mr. Omar, how are you today? I always ask that before you get here, before you can answer, but come on in and tell us how you're doing.
I'm good, thank you.
All right, you are here with not only just your business, but also with the Chamber of Commerce as a great member. Tell us what's going on.
Yes, I'm Omar Daniel from Diane Daniel Enterprises with commercial and residential cleaning, but I'm also a diplomat for the DC Chamber of Commerce, and we're doing our 7th annual Chamber raffle. It's $100 a ticket. We're selling 350 tickets. They're going fast, so we would like you to come out and buy a ticket. You can get a ticket at the Chamber. That is 6658 Church Street in Douglasville. The raffle will be May 26th at the Century at Arbor Connections during our business after hours meeting.
All right, and the lucky winner could walk away with.
That was my big
Is that your question? Because I would like to be the lucky winner.
It's a reverse raffle, so there's several different prizes, but the grand prize is $10,000 that you can win. And there's other prizes as the reverse raffle goes on. You can win different prizes as well. So you have 1 in 40 chances to win. There's 9 chances to win. So it's a good odds. Good odds.
Good odds.
That's out of 350, so that is a great
Out of
chance.
350 tickets, yes.
All right. Well, Omar, thank you for that information, and we're always glad to have the Chamber on and representing, because you know what, that's part of the economic engine that drives Douglasville is the local businesses just like yourself.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. I would like to, I guess I have to buy a ticket if I want to win the money.
Right, and maybe you and I could
We could go in together. That's an idea.
That's
So if you're looking for a ticket, maybe you want to go in with a couple of friends.
That's right.
Split the jackpot too.
Right.
Who do we have up next?
Our next guest is Lee Campbell.
Hi, Lee. We're going to let you come stand right here in between us as well.
Good.
How are you today?
I'm good. Thank you, Kelly and Janice.
Tell us who you're with and what you're representing today.
Okay, I'm Lee Campbell, and I'm representing the Pregnancy Resource Center today, and we're going to be talking about their golf tournament coming up on June the 6th.
All righty. And so is this must be one of their big fundraisers for their event. Tell us what someone would need to do if they're a golfer and they want to get in on that tournament.
Okay, Pregnancy Resource Center started back in 1985, and it doesn't use any government money. What they do is they rely on local businesses or donations from individuals, or have some fundraising events that come up during the year, like we just completed our banquet last week, and it was very successful. And one thing that we'd like to do is to have a golf tournament. And each year, several of us, Mike Moore, Chick-fil-A, and Steve Lowry, myself, and some others got together about 3 or 4 years ago and started promoting the golf tournament. And this year it's going to be on June the 6th. It's going to be at Chapel Hill Country Club. It's a 4-man team scramble event out there. It costs $100 a man to participate. All the proceeds go back to the Pregnancy Resource Center. One thing different this year, which is going to be great, on Saturday night, June the 4th, we're going to have what's called a skills contest. Everybody that's going to be in the tournament can come at Chapel Hill. They can participate in 3 different events. We're going to have a sand shot, we're going to have a chip shot, and we're going to have a par 3 shot. All 3 winners will then go out on the fairway and they'll take a shot for a hole-in-one for $1 million.
Wow.
So this is going to be a new event. It's never been done before. Also, at that event on June the 4th, Saturday night, it's going to start about 6 o'clock on Saturday night. The public is welcome. The public's welcome to come in. We're going to have Hudson's Barbecue. We'll be doing barbecue for us along with Mike Moore from Chick-fil-A. And people can come and eat. There's no charge to come and eat. And we're going to have a silent auction, and we're going to have a live auction that night. And we're going to have some very nice things, that's going to be auctioned off there. And we just invite the public to come. And like I say, we would like to have enough raised to really help out the PRC on this. Yeah.
And if I'm not a golfer, but I'm a business owner joining us today, and they'd like to be a whole sponsor or sponsorship, is that available?
It is. We like to have sponsors, and there's several different things that you can do to be a sponsor. A whole sponsor is someone that it's $100 to sponsor a golf hole. We have a nice sign for you there that would advertise your business for the golf tournament. We also have some other things, like we really need people that want to donate things for the silent auction or even the live auction. And if they'd like to donate, if they'll just call over to the Pregnancy Resource Center and talk to Dawn Brown over there, Dawn will be glad to help you with that.
All right. And you got my attention because I'm not really a golfer, but boy, you named a lot of other things that I might be interested in. So if you're out there and want to be part of that, tell us again the dates of those, excuse me, the two events.
Okay, it's two events. June the 4th, Saturday night, starting about 6 o'clock. That'll be the Skills Challenge along with the auction, and that'll be in the clubhouse at Chapel Hill. And then also on Monday morning, we'll tee off at 9 o'clock. And it's $100 a man to be in that, and that's the golf tournament, June the 6th.
All right. Yeah. Well, we wish all the golfers good luck, and I guess hole-in-ones on the for that $1 million opportunity.
That'd be great.
Wow.
That'd be great.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Kelly. Janice.
And the Public Pregnancy Resource Center is a great outreach here in the community as well. Who do we have out?
We have Sheila Mason and Bennett.
We have Sheila Mason, they're telling us. Come on up, Sheila. She's going to step in. So come on in, stand right here between us, and tell us who you're with and what you've got going on.
I'm Sheila Mason. I'm with City of Douglasville, and I'm here to talk about two events that we have going on in April. The first one is we have a Breakfast with the Easter Bunny at Hunter Park. It's our first annual Breakfast with the Easter Bunny and an Easter egg hunt. It starts at 9 o'clock, and you can pre-register at Hunter Park, or you can call us at 770-920-3007. We can take your payment over the phone, or you can stop by, or you can go to the website and get all the information at www.ci.douglasville.ga.us. It's for children ages 2 to 12. And we will have pictures that you can have taken with the Easter Bunny and breakfast, and then the Easter egg hunt will start at 11. And did I give the date?
Yes, I think you did, but we'll ask you again. So, okay. Janice, you had something?
Yes, and the cost?
The cost is $5 a person for the breakfast with the Easter Bunny. And then the second event is the 16th annual free Easter egg hunt at Jesse Davis Park, and that is on April the 23rd. It is starts at 11 o'clock, and again, that's at Jesse Davis Park, and it's ages 2 to 12 also.
All right.
So at Hunter Park on, what was the date on that again?
That's April the 16th, and it's at the new Hunter Park Community Center.
They can have breakfast with the bunny and get their picture made for $5.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then your second event is at Jesse Davis Park. It's a free event, and that date?
April the 23rd.
So you guys are busy.
Yes, ma'am.
You've got to plan all that, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
You're busy, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. We'll have that information in the lower third as well. Thank you, Sheila, for being with us today and providing all that for the youth and the children of our community.
Thank you.
All right. Janice, if somebody wants to be on with their event, tell them when, where, and how.
Okay, you need to be here the last Tuesday of each month. Be here at 11:30, right in front of Belk's, and we'd love to have you join us. If you'd just like to come and be a part of our live audience, we'd welcome you to do that as well. And they need to pre-register to be our guest.
They will, and we'll put that website up for Alice Stevens. Send her an email. She'll call you, get you all set up for the time, and a little bit of information about what you're announcing and bringing to the public. But this is a great forum, a great opportunity to promote your event and the things happening here in Douglasville and Douglas County.
Absolutely.
All righty. We'll be back with more City Connector.
Thank you for joining us on City Connector. You can catch City Connector on mycitytv.com, Comcast Digital 22, Tributary 98, and of course here at Arbor Place Mall. I believe it's every last Tuesday of the month you can catch us here. And we've got a lot of folks we want to say thank you to. We would like to thank Major Greg Graff Marcia Hampton from the Douglasville Downtown Development Authority, Laura Lieberman, who's with the Cultural Arts Center, and Tom Spencer, who is about to perform the theme song for his new TV show, Welcome to Midnight. Thank you all very much.
Been working 9 to 5 for most of my life. And yeah, I swallowed my pride just to get by. And when it comes to love, lately I've been feeling sorta shortchanged. But if you win or lose, it's how you play the game, right? Caught up in this struggle just to survive. Welcome to midlife. New clothes, new job, new car, new better, but I bought it anyway. Yeah, I traded in that minivan for a little red Chevrolet. Yeah, a ragtop Corvette, fuel-injected love machine. Now all that's left of my hair is blowing away in the down to someone else's very last night. Welcome to midnight. Woo! Y'all know what I'm talking about. All you 30-somethings and 40-somethings. I've had my fun. I guess I'll pick up my toys and go crawling back home. 'Cause there ain't no one left to blame for making such a big mess of my life. My waste of my life is on cheap talking wine, just looking for my next ex-wife. I'm living out my years on borrowed time. Welcome to midnight. Oh yeah, y'all, the party never ends. Y'all sing along. Welcome to midnight. Welcome to midnight. Welcome to midnight, y'all. Welcome to midnight. And that's all. Thank y'all.